All right, looks like we're live. What's going on, everybody? Greg, congratulations. You are indeed first. Let's see. Let's watch some Greg do shit first.
Know about steroids that they need to know.
Everything.
He could have ended it right there. You need to know everything. Coach Greg, in today's video, a no-holds-barred interview with Chris Bumstead about his use of performance-enhancing drugs, including steroids. And so you gotta hand it to Chris. Not many people would be this open and willing to talk about steroids. Professional bodybuilders in the past, when asked and confronted about their steroid use, they quickly denied it. They pretended it wasn't there, or they simply told the interviewer, "Don't ask me any questions about..."
Thanks for the membership, Bendover. Appreciate it.
Steroids. But Chris, he tackles these questions head on. It's not too often that we have a current, that's right, current right now, Mr. Olympia openly discussing steroids and the fact that he's taking them.
There was a video done with Mr. Olympia guys being interviewed with their faces was blurry, and they're all answering as if you can't recognize who's who. You can, one is Tom Glass, that's Ronnie Coleman. He's like, yeah, we don't use them, and everybody was uncomfortable talking about it. Right now, people are more open to say, here's what I've done, here's what I've done.
And so back in the day, did you all watch this? They blurred out the professional bodybuilders, and you could clearly see, based on the voice and the shape of the body, exactly who was talking.
Of course, your identity is disguised here, and none of the viewers will know who you are. But
I think it's probably going to depend on has a lot probably to do with genetics.
They were talking about the fact that they're not natural, that professional bodybuilders actually use steroids. But remember, when I was a teenager growing up, getting into bodybuilding at the age of 18, no one spoke about steroids. It was the elephant in the room. No one spoke of it. No one knew the dangers, the side effects, what dosage you should take, what things do. But in today's social media world, it is completely the opposite. Kids, perhaps 14 years of age, they already know what cycles people are doing. They can't wait to use trend, and so we need to do something about it.
What does the average person not know about steroids that they need to know?
Everything.
And so what does the average person need to know about steroids before they start taking it? Everything, and stop. And stop. He could have ended it right there. You need to know everything. You really think you can just watch a YouTube video, perhaps it's a Coach Greg video, Derek from More Plates, More Dates, or anyone, and think, oh, I'm now an expert. I can now use steroids. Of course you can't. And I don't care if it's legal in your country. I don't care if you're an adult.
Oh my god. What? Greg?
I was, in fact, thinking about starting a book club. I read so many books, love to talk about it. It's always on my mind. And so if you're interested in this type of thing, by a long shot, and I've read it twice now, it's called Attached. What you'll learn from this book is there's 3 different attachment styles. You can be an avoidance person, like you don't really want a relationship, you pull back when people get close. You can have an anxious attachment style where you're always nervous about the person. Oh, they're probably cheating on me. You're wanting to see their phone. Oh my God, I don't trust him. Oh my goodness, that kind of person. Then you have the secure person. That's what I am. I'm like, yeah, do what you want. I'm not jealous. I'm secure. And so you have those 3 different attachment styles. And so depending on hang out where all the food.
Oh my god, he bought Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life. That is one of the most nonsensical fucking self-help books I've ever fucking seen. It's literally retarded.
Are food additives like food colorings and preservatives really that bad? I feel like Dr. Gregor jumps to conclusions too quickly about these kinds of things. He seems to be sure that caramel coloring causes cancer. What do you think?
Yeah, so as far as I understand, there's literally 0 human evidence that caramel food coloring causes cancer. All of these different preservatives and food additives have been proven safe. So you'd need to have pretty good evidence suggesting that these additives are bad. You can't just rely on some sort of mechanistic data or rodent study. even like some cross-sectional research can be misleading. Like if you have a good prospective cohort, or a randomized trial, ideally, then I'd be open to it. But yeah, Michael Greger, he really jumps the gun with a lot of like food additives. He changed his stance on what was it, xylitol, because of that one study, and it was basically the little experiment they did in the petri dish. Like it's really stupid. He changes his mind on things for really dumb reasons. Thanks for the donation, though. I don't know anything. Hope that answers your question. Derek donated $2. I'm a
May
virgin.
you please escape
Oh, yeah.
exactly what's wrong with that book out of curiosity, I want to know.
I watched a review about it, and he went over a few of the chapters, and in some of these chapters, he like makes diagrams that make no fucking sense. He also like involves some of his retarded Christian beliefs into his self-help book, so it's just silly. Thanks for the donation, though, Dodo. Derek donated $2. I'm a virgin who tried paying an escort, but I got scammed twice. Shall I just remain sexless? Maybe look on like Yelp or something before you pay an escort service. But thanks for the donation, Derek.
And certain signals, chemicals, certain things in the water that make them know I am better than you. You back off. Because think of it. If they were to fight all the time, someone walk all over you. And so if you read Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life, that is a brief summary of chapter 1. Another excellent chapter, of course there are 12 chapters, is Love Bitches. Don't really recommend you read this if you're a man, but if you're a woman and people are walking all over you, you have no self-worth, no self-esteem, you can read this book to get some balls. To actually say, no, I'm not going to let you treat me like this. You can't just make me do this. I'm not going to let you treat me like that. Grow a pair. Men love bitches. By that, they mean men love women who aren't going to let them just walk all over them. They want somebody who can say, no, I don't agree with you. They want somebody that has some spice, some pizzazz. And so...
I don't know if I agree with that. If you look at any kind of dating study or any sort of survey, men preferentially date women who don't argue with them. So I don't know exactly what's meant by this, but in general, men prefer women who are not argumentative.
A great book, but to me, mostly obvious things that I already knew all of this. But perhaps if you're a female with no self-esteem, no self-confidence.
Failed donate tellers, really hope you haven't seen this. The cops get wrecked. Let me see.
Police are often met with...
I've already seen this. This is an
Why
old
do
story.
so many people look to Jordan Peterson for advice?
I saw a few of his lectures, and some of his self-help advice is good. And I think if you only look at his like surface level content, you might get swindled into thinking he's actually a smart, insightful guy. But when you take a deep dive into his beliefs and the things he recommends, he's really retarded. So, like, again, some of the surface level stuff, you'll see him, like, post a video on YouTube talking about how you have to, like, build yourself up and be stronger and withstand, you know, suffering because life is just going to throw those things at you. Like, you know, that's some good advice. But then, like, you'll see an interview he does on, like, fucking, what was it, ABC or Global News or something. And he was asked, like, what do you think the reason is for all these, like, incels committing mass killings? Well, I think we need enforced monogamy. Like, crazy fucking horseshit. So I think that's why a lot of people follow his advice and respect him. It's just because I think they don't really take a deep dive into a lot of his content and only see, like, you know, the good, you know, sort of montages or clips of him. Thanks for the donation, though, Dodo, and I'm sure there's a lot of conservative retards.
Ronnie Coleman answers a question.
I will take a look at that in a minute. Thanks for the donation, Vegan Faggot. So I've already seen this whole, I haven't seen this whole video. We can skim through it. It's just the middle part that I've already seen with the one, like, college kid.
Free my nigga, but seriously, does this guy's channel have any standing from a moral or legal sense?
Oh, fuck. It's the chicken visual.
Why Griffith is legally innocent. He is not. I'll watch that later. Thanks for the donation, Godhand.
That's gotta be a dick. Now, be honest with you, B.S. DeRoy, I never measured mine. There's no need for a measurement when you got the longest. Doesn't matter with me, because mine is the biggest ever. Yeah, buddy. Hey, guys.
Well, glad he answered that. I was wondering.
Like this one.
So my children, hold on. 2024 will start out with a bang. So brace for a mighty impact coming to shake you loose from the chains that bind you. It will look worse, but remember my words. This means your enemy's days are running out.
Are they? Are they though? You just heard a political prediction from pastor and MAGA prophet, Julie Green. She's sharing her New Year's message from God this week. And usually these messages from God include all sorts of predictions about what you can expect.
Well, that lady's a crazy bitch. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
Do you know why Frank seems to have gotten a squint on his eye? Or it seems like they changed.
He got cosmetic surgery on his eyes. That's why his eyes look fucked up. Thanks for the donation, Kevin. Fuel donated $2. Watch the first cop interaction, then if you seen the middle one. Alright, I'll do that. Thanks for the donation, Fuel. Mike donated $2. Would you say women are turned off by guys who are very apologetic? Yeah, I mean, women don't like dudes who are sort of weak-willed pushovers, so if you always, like, I don't know, have a bitch demeanor to you, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, you know, that type. Yeah, probably. Thanks for the donation, Mike.
Apologize.
Oh, I don't apologize.
Right. That's why you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Police are often met
Get all the pussy, though.
Yeah, totally.
with all kinds of dangerous people. But what happens when instead they have to face 200 IQ suspects who know the law better than they do?
When's the last time you smoked weed? I blew zeros, so now you're trying to think I smoke weed. That's what's going on. You can't do that, man. You really can't do that. Absolutely I can. Is he allowed to do that?
Here's how these
Dodo donated $2. Let me see. This is Michelle Obama. What do you see?
We honestly have to stop these conservative morons before they destroy the world.
I agree, Dodo. Thanks for the donation. They're saying she has a penis still. Oh my god, dude. Okay. This is so blurry, I can't really tell who the fuck these people are, but, alright, I guess Michelle Obama has a penis, confirmed. It's insane how that conspiracy theory is still getting spread around. Celebrating the airstrike on the Hamas terrorists in Beirut, Lebanon. May God bless the IDF. Amen. Fucking bass, dude. I love how there's so many Muslim apologist content creators who are like talking up Hamas as if they're like this great, strong military and oh, the IDF isn't gonna win, and they're just getting fucking decimated. All their leaders are being fucking killed and snuffed out. And like the Houthi rebels are also just getting fucking annihilated. They have no fucking chance. I wonder what their cope is going to be. Let's delve into the high-profile cases of plagiarism. Melania Trump's prediction of Michelle Obama's speech at the 2016 RNC, Justice Neil Garouche's alleged copying of a law review article in his 2006 book. It's time to apply the same scrutiny standards that Claudine Gay faced to the prominent figures. What? She's an academic. Why the fuck would you apply the same standards?
Barack and I were raised with so many of the same values. Like, you work hard for what you want in life.
The values that you work hard for what you want in life.
That your word is your bond, that you do what you say you're gonna do.
That your word is your bond, and you do what you say and keep your promise.
That you treat people with dignity and respect.
That you treat people with respect.
Because we want our children and all children in this nation to know that the only limit to the height of your achievements is the reach of your dreams and your willingness to work hard for them.
Because we want our children in this nation to know that the only limit to your achievements is the strength of your dreams and your willingness to work for them.
So this fucking idiot is basically saying the only reason Claudine Gay was accused of plagiarism is for political reasons. The accusations of plagiarism started before October 7th and any of this Israel shit started happening. So that was already going on. She's also an academic and she has to be held to academic standards.
Can these people praising Hamas and Claudine just shut up already?
Yeah, for real. They make me sick. It'll be great when Hamas is completely defeated and wiped out, and just looking at all the fucking Muslim tears. Thanks for that donation, Dodo. And what are we supposed to do with Melania Trump? Like, she's not a fucking Harvard University president. Okay, so if she plagiarized a speech, like, plagiarism isn't illegal. So, like, this is just fucking idiotic. The people who are still trying to defend Claudine Gay are just deranged.
Corrupt detectives reacted when they were outsmarted by suspects, starting with Police Chief Michael Cicchini. On September 17, 2022, the chief of police decided to threaten the wrong kids. Cicchini had started harassing these kids for disturbing the peace, but Parker Whalen and Travis Crin were only playing around, and they were about to show the chief that they knew the law.
Disturbing the peace. Both of them squealing their wheels out. He's talking. Okay.
Kid Boo donated $2. You don't have to watch the video, but she's a 40-year-old dermatologist. Would you say she looks young for her age?
Well, hey guys. Today we're going to be talking about ketoconazole.
She looks about her age. I've seen women in their 40s who look worse than her.
My New Year's resolution for this year is to dunk a basketball. I've been able to get my entire hand over the rim since I was 16, but I've never been able to dunk because I can't palm the ball. I'm 21 now. Any advice on how I can achieve this goal?
Well, if your vertical leap is an issue, I would work on improving your vertical leap. So getting your squat and deadlift higher. Doing some power building exercises. So power cleans would be a good movement. And also just practicing vertical leap. So you can do like plyometric exercises. And de-weighted vertical jumps also help with increasing your vertical leap. So like tying a rubber band to yourself and the rubber band to a ceiling or something, and then jumping up with less weight on your body, that can also help increase your vertical leap. So that would be my recommendation. Thanks for the donation, though, niggas in Paris. Yeah, so I'd say she looks her age, but she looks good for her age. But she's, like, I would have guessed 40. Dodo donate $2. I swear Russia owns half these Sigma channels.
America, for God's sake. The most powerful nation in the history, not in the world, in the history of the world.
But we should not underestimate Russia.
Isn't Russia's GDP like lower than fucking Italy? Like, they're a massive, insanely huge country, and they're broke as fuck. Who the fuck is making this shit? Whoa. Apparently Nazis are Sigma? What the fuck? What the fuck? Who the hell is making these? One day I'm gonna make a Sigma edit channel to promote vegan gains. Well, thank you, Dodo. That'll be great. Okay. Well, those are interesting. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
They come here, they hit the cone, they're messing around here around this new monument. I'd had enough.
What the chief did next was illegal, and Travis knew it.
Get out of here! I didn't even do that. Yeah, you did. What'd I do? Go. What'd I do? Go. That battery? Get out of here. It's disturbing the peace. You hit me because of disturbing the peace? Yeah, it's a crime. You need to go. You just committed battery. No. Yes. No, hit me with a flashlight. That's battery. Get out of here. How is that right?
Krim told his friend to call the police, but Cecchini pulled out his badge and said he was a cop, trying to intimidate them. But that didn't work. They knew Cecchini was the one who committed battery, and they refused to leave until the police came. Cecchini claimed that his badge allowed him to assault anyone he wanted to, but the teens didn't buy his lies.
Battery, right? Mm-hmm. Call the cops. Yep, that's right. You call the cops. You just committed battery, right? That doesn't work that way, dude. Yeah. You're gonna tell me the law? What, you did some legal scholar on the Supreme Court? No.
You can tell his demeanor changed massively when he knew he fucked up.
Well, like, what are we doing that's illegal? You can't hit me with a flashlight. Disturb the peace.
What's the First Amendment?
You hit me with a flashlight. No, you don't have a right to disturb the peace. You hit me with a flashlight.
I don't know why cops are so retarded and they never understand, like, the laws they're supposed to, you know, uphold. Disturbing the peace doesn't mean just annoying any particular person. Disturbing the peace involves, like, instigating a riot or, like, shouting fire in a theater. Like, that's the type of thing that constitutes disturbing the peace. It's creating it's creating like a mass amount of disruption and danger. That's what disturbing the peace is. Just because they annoyed him, that's not disturbing the peace.
Bro, what are you talking about?
You won't believe what Cicchini did next.
Assault me. You want to make out? I'll make out with you right now. I sweep both ways, bro. Go ahead. Assault me.
He ran out of options, so getting the boys to attack him was his next plan. That way, he'd have something to show the police. But the teens knew better than that.
I'm not gonna touch you. I'm not gonna touch
Dude, what a fucking asshole.
To everyone saying Biden's gonna lose cause he's unpopular right now, Trump is at his peak. He has 90 indictments and 4 trials coming up. Economy is booming and growing. Elections are about momentum.
Anybody who'd vote for Trump right now is like literally fucking retarded. Yes, the US debt hit a record 34 trillion today, in case anyone forgot how we arrived at this moment in history. Yeah, Trump's tax cuts. Every single time there's a Republican president, they reduce taxes for the wealthy, and then the deficit fucking increases. So yeah, that's insane. Trump actually raised the fucking deficit more than any other fucking president in history. That is crazy. I think Biden's gonna win. With all the shit that's going on with Trump, like, I just don't see him winning. Thanks for the donation, though, Dodo. Kid Boo donated $2. Is it me, or is a woman's body count number the dumbest topic that red pillars talk about? Yeah, it probably is. Like, if I see an attractive woman whom... What? Oh, yeah.
She's mirroring him.
Yeah. Where was I? Like, if I see an attractive woman whom I have good connection with, how many sexual partners she's had is like the last thing in my mind. Yeah. It's insecurity. They just get intimidated by women who have more sexual experience than them and shit. Thanks for the donation, though, Kid Boo. Dodo Donatellers, you're not going to believe this. So, you know about the bombing that killed 100 people at Soleimani's grave in Iran yesterday? ISIS claimed responsibility. Iran is still blaming Israel. Oh my god. ISIS sometimes just comes out of nowhere and attacks U.S. enemies, just when the U.S. would need that. That's funny. Yeah, okay. So, that's retarded. Well, I guess ISIS did something good for once. Thanks for the donation, Dodo. Dodo donated $2, let me see. American friends of the Houthis in New York City chant Yemen, Yemen, make us proud. The fuck?
Resistance is justified! Resistance is justified! From Lebanon to Palestine! From Lebanon to Palestine! Yemen, Yemen, make us proud! Yemen, Yemen, make us proud!
These people are fucking deranged. Leftists, Israel bombed Iran. ISIS, actually we bombed Iran. Leftists, ISIS is an Israeli plot. Yeah, really. It's funny how ISIS has never attacked Israel before. I wonder why that is. Object lesson and why we shouldn't jump to conclusions. Islamic State takes responsibility for deadly bombing in Iran. Yeah, dude.
Starting on our Republican line, Terry, Canton, North Carolina. Good morning.
Good morning, C-SPAN. Thank you for your call.
What do you make of these comments?
Well, I don't make nothing of it, considering that the Democrats deemed that I'm a deplorable, racist, white supremacist Nazi. Are you going to hang up on me?
No, you're still on, Terry.
Huh? Okay. The rhetoric that comes from Joe Biden against us evil MAGA people, which means make America great. I've got one question for all the Democrats out there. Seeing how you don't believe in America first, which country do you believe comes first?
This person didn't call into C-SPAN for healthy dialogue, nor did he call in to discuss anything other than...
Okay, whatever, I'm not watching this.
Get out of his face.
I know better, bro. Hey,
what is
can
he
you
doing
send
to
a
you?
unit down here? I've got 3 hooligans that need to go. Hooligans? You hit me with a flashlight.
Thankfully, they recorded the entire encounter, and when the other officers arrived, the chief was suddenly not so brave.
5 minutes or so of the screeching tires from the birds, you know, and the hooting and hollering down here. So I go out onto my balcony and I look down, and they're just, they're driving, and the guy in the long hair intentionally drives his scooter into the barricade. And I go, hey, cut it out. Cut your shit.
So you're up in the apartment?
I'm up in my apartment. I forget what he says of me. I can do whatever I want. And I go, you need to get out of here. Something to that effect. And,
He hit the barrel or the bar?
He hit the barrel right there, the middle barrel. Open the door, tell him to leave, get out of here. Then I walk across the little plaza here to the curb area. He walks towards me, and the confrontation begins.
When you were upstairs, did he tell you that he was going to kick your...
Something to that, yeah, he said that, yeah.
Cicchini said he was off duty at home when he heard the 2 boys destroying property. He had told them to leave, but when one of them threatened him, he decided to run downstairs and deal with them himself. But his side of the story was different from what had actually happened.
I felt that he was hostile towards me, so I did how I was taught back in the day as a pectoral, large muscle mass jab. Right.
With your hand?
With my butt of my flashlight.
What happened then?
He got angry, obviously, and accused me of assaulting him.
As you did.
Various names, such as bald-headed.
The fuck?
Did he know you were a police officer?
I did identify myself. Showed him my badge.
Prior to this altercation?
I may have when I was walking up. He challenged me to fight and dared me to come down. Okay, I came down. He stood off on me, and I did a pectoral jab with my flashlight. Okay.
Thankfully, the teens could share their side of the story too, and they told the truth.
What's going on?
So we were just riding around on burn scooters, you know, like teenagers do. And then he came up here. I'm 19.
Okay.
And he hit the cone right here and knocked it over.
Middle one?
Yeah, and knocked it over, and then he started yelling, and he threatened him first. So he was defending himself, against him.
How did he threaten him?
I don't remember exactly what he said.
Okay.
But he antagonized him, so he was defending himself. Travis was standing right there, didn't say a single word. And like on the road, and he came up and hit him. I don't know if it was like in the chest or the rib cage, but he hit him with the flashlight and then started shining it in his eyes.
I was riding. You know how like when you press the brake, the back wheel locks up and it makes a squeaking noise, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you can drift when you do that. It's kind of fun, right?
Okay.
I get it's kind of late and stuff, right?
Right.
But he's up there. He goes, "Hey, big shot, you want to go?" Right? Because he said.
Donate tellers, 5 countries joined BRICS yesterday. Do you think BRICS is a real threat to the Western-led world order? Probably not. Especially since domestic oil production is so high, like the US could be completely energy dependent, so I don't think so. Jelly. Wow, that's a good cat. Oh, we said goodbye to Jelly today. She was the best cat anyone could ask for. She was my best friend, loyal companion for 17.5 years. That's really sad. Wish animals lived forever. They're really sweet. It's a nice cat. And let me see this.
More Sigma grind set videos.
Okay, we will take a look at those in a minute. Thanks for the donation, niggas in Paris.
There's many diseases that are linked to glyphosate exposure.
There are not.
Including non-alcoholic fatty liver cancers are
Nope.
very, very closely linked. A lot of kidney disease.
Nope.
And then severe damage to the microbiome.
Nope.
Because it's designed to kill plants. And there are structures in your gut biome that are critical structures in your gut biome, which have plant-like metabolisms which are destroyed by glyphosate.
Yeah, so if you're consuming plants that are sprayed with glyphosate, like by the time you actually eat whatever, you're eating, like corn or something, the amount of glyphosate you're getting is absolutely minuscule. It's nowhere near enough to cause like any sort of damage to your microbiome, if it can even do that. Well, that's stupid. He literally just made up horse shit. Alright, let's see.
I realize what I am. I'm very comfortable in my own skin.
You're invoking your Fifth Amendment rights to each of these questions because you know that your answers will incriminate you and you feel that it will result in you being prosecuted.
Breeks is so dumb. At least NATO countries have quite a bit in common, all Western culture, democracies etc. What does Iran, an Islamic theocracy, have in common with an atheistic dictatorship, China, and a democracy like Brazil?
The whole idea behind BRICS is to, like, basically get away from using the US dollar and shit, right? Like, I think the US dollar is just too strong. I don't think BRICS is really going to do anything. And especially a country like Iran and China, they're incredibly unstable. So moving away from the US dollar is, I'd say, especially stupid for them. But thanks for the donation, Pooh Bear.
For these crimes, isn't that right?
Well, in fact, the Supreme Court recently said that the Fifth Amendment right is there to protect the innocent.
The fuck is this? Right. Donate tellers. BRICS countries have nothing in common with each other. India and China hate each other. Egypt and Ethiopia, new members, hate each other because of Nile River disputes. Iran and Saudi Arabia, new members, hate each other. Yeah, well, it's probably not going to work out in the long run. We'll see. Thanks for that donation, though, Dodo.
His stepfather hit him, so he socked him back and broke his nose. His house is a broken home. There's no control. He just lets his emotions go.
Well, that is really dumb. Right. Well, that's gay. Thanks for that donation, niggas in Paris.
Why'd you keep it down? I said, I'm not doing nothing wrong. He goes, hey, big shot, you want to go? Right? And I stood right here. I said, what's up? He walks up to me and like, I'm not gonna hit you, I promise. He goes like that and jabs me like right here in the ribs with the flashlight. And then he said he felt threatened. My hands were at my sides. I don't know. I didn't swing at him. I didn't pick up.
What did you do when he walked down?
I just stood there.
So he hits you in the stomach with the flashlight.
Like the rib cage, not the stomach, bro.
Of course, Cecchini wanted the two guys to be charged for what happened.
I'll cut a supplement. 2 charges right here.
But instead, he was the one who ended up getting charges. Cecchini was charged with assault and battery and is no longer Bay City's public safety director or chief of police.
Fucking bitch, get fucked.
Have you ever played first 2 Fallout games? They are really good. Also check out this Linux desktop environment, looks and functions just like Windows.
I have not played the first 2 Fallout games.
Cause it's hard to make a ghetto ass.
I might play Fallout 2 in the future, but yeah, I've never played the first 2. Let me see. Plasma. That's pretty neat. I still don't think I'm going to switch to Linux anytime soon. Like, there's still a lot of games that aren't compatible with Linux and shit. And I also like to use Adobe for editing, so yeah, still probably going to stick with Windows. Thanks for the donation, though, 123. Dodo Stephen Hawking's name was released in the Epstein docs, and now everyone is retard and don't read the context. They think Stephen Hawking is a pedo who was having orgies on Epstein's island. How in the fuck is this guy going to have orgies? There's no God. Stephen Hawking, pedophile atheist. May you burn in hell. Dude, these people are fucking retarded. They think Stephen Hawking. It's just insane. Alright, thanks for the donation, Dodo. Booty Cum Donny Tellers, did you see this? Let me see.
What do you think about Hitler? شو رأيك في هتلر؟ قاتل. He's a killer. قاتل مدمن. أنا حضرت امبارح عنه إنه كان مدمن للمخدرات. I watched something yesterday about him. He was
Dodo Donny Tellers, Israeli ambassador to the UK says every single school in Gaza is a legitimate military target. Let me see. Emigration. Ethnic cleansing is the accurate term. What about Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's support for ethnic cleansing? Where's your condemnation of Israel ambassador or general? Let me see.
Those areas must be destroyed. And one of the things we expose to the world after getting into the areas in Gaza that we try to find all those tunnels and the underground metro city that Hamas has built, thanks to this great support of Iran, Qatar, the international community generosity, everything turned to be this horrible terror city. One of the things we realized that every school, every mosque, every second house has an access to tunnel. So this is, and of course ammunition.
But that's an argument for destroying the whole of Gaza, every single building in it.
So do you have another solution how to destroy the underground tunnel city, that this is the place where the terrorists hide, where they have all their ammunition, and this is the rockets that are still fired on Israeli cities?
I don't see how that claim is even remotely genocidal. So if it is the case that terror tunnels are just fucking everywhere, and they particularly put them under, like, schools and mosques, then, yeah, potentially all of them could be valid military targets. Okay? Like, again, apparently that's Israel's fault, not Hamas. Thanks for the donation, though, Dodo.
He has no humanity.
What do you think of Hitler?
Not bad, man.
Not? No?
Not bad.
Why?
I haven't any... شو بدي أقول له؟ ترجم معي. ما عنديش يعني كثير معلومات عنه أو شو اسمه. I haven't any
much information
much
about him.
about him.
Okay. But he's not a bad man, you mean?
Don't think he was.
Jesus.
First of all, do you know who Hitler is?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you think of him?
شو رأيك؟ أحكي عربي؟ نعم. أوكي. إنه إنسان سيء يعني، إنه كان يقتل يعني حرق إنه كثير ناس، خلص عليهم. عفواً؟ خلص عليهم إنه كان
He killed a lot of people. He burned a lot of people. He ended the lives of so many. He was a bad person.
طيب أوكي لو
Hold
سألت
on,
عن
hold on.
هتلر.
Hitler?
Sure, ask.
Okay. So what do you think of Hitler?
شو رأيكم في هتلر؟
طاغية.
طاغية. He's a tyrant.
Okay.
منيح ولا مش منيح؟
أنا بنظري منيح.
مش منيح لا.
لا, he's not a good person.
Not a good person.
Thank you for everything you do. You're an inspiration.
Well, thank you, A. Glad I could inspire you. Appreciate the donation, dude.
معلش تجاوب بجدية. معلش.
لا جد والله بجد جد.
لا لأنه هو أصلا هو ضد
أنا متأسفة جدا بس هم عم بيجاوبوا بشكل جدي وأنت حاسك عم تتمسخر.
لا ما بتمسخرش. خلص بديش أجاوب.
شكرا.
لا لا تفكر.
So they're being serious and he's not. So
Okay.
you don't include his answer.
Okay.
They said he's not a good person. He was a tyrant.
Do any of you serious people think maybe he was good?
هل برأيكم عمل إشي منيح هتلر أو كان منيح؟ No.
He's killed children.
He killed children.
Dodo Nutellers, this is the context of his name in the Epstein docs. Epstein used Hawking's name to make fun of and discredit a victim's accusation. Meanwhile, Trump was in Epstein flight log 7 times, not a word. Interesting. Stephen Hawking allegedly participated in an underage orgy. What the fuck? He can issue a reward for any Virginia friends, family that come forward to help.
Elon is a fucking idiot, holy shit.
These people are fucking insane. The guy was like severely fucking disabled. And he was like also, you know, an academic and everything. He wasn't really involved in that sort of lifestyle. Pretty bizarre. Thanks for that donation though, Dodo. Sneed, let me see.
Okay, the Cybertruck has been in its first wreck, and there's something really weird about it. The Cybertruck was hit by a Corolla, and the Corolla was basically eviscerated. Meanwhile, the Cybertruck was relatively unscathed. Here's a closer look at the damage to the Cybertruck. Like, obviously it's pretty severe, but compared to the Corolla, which just got demolished, it's not so bad. The strange thing about this is that the Cybertruck driver was the only person hurt. The driver of the Corolla was completely unharmed. This is because pretty much every car on the road today has normal crumple zones. They are designed to crumple and absorb the impact of a crash. Meanwhile, the Cybertruck does not have a normal crumple zone at all. Instead, the front underbody casting is designed to shatter and break into small pieces to help absorb the impact of the crash. But that doesn't change the fact that the body of the Cybertruck is still made of rigid stainless steel, so in the event of a crash, this half measure of a crumple zone is still going to transfer a lot of energy to the driver. Redditor says, I once rolled my wheelbarrow into a brick wall, unbelievably painful, was bruised all over and lost my hearing for a bit. Wheelbarrow was completely undamaged though. There is a reason that every car maker in the world doesn't make their cars out of rigid steel frames, and this is why.
Well, we all knew the Cybertruck was going to be a massive piece of shit, so that's good to know. Anybody buying a Cybertruck is riding in a death trap.
In Arabic.
I don't have idea about it, but she is not bad.
هتلر كان منيح وكان مش منيح كان ايش بالضبط؟
حياة بني آدم هو مش من يعني ذنبه إنه ينباد ضمن جروب أو مجموعة يعني.
So jokingly, I guess he can be good because I guess some people deserve to be, you know, cleansed. Jokingly, but
Jesus.
it's nobody's fault that a person is a certain ethnicity or a certain religion. So no.
Wow. So there's actually a decent amount of Palestinians who think Hitler's a good guy.
This next officer was determined to charge.
That's what we'll do then. What would you suggest that?
How does it feel? How does it feel for what? Remember I told you when you first pulled me over? And you're like, you're impaired. You're on drugs. You drink alcohol. Turns out I'm not on any of that. Okay? Really dumb decision by you today.
Failed donate tillers 405 when also Major Satan or SB. It's the best fucking thing ever. I legit make it every day now. Also, it's also good if you simmer it in broth for an hour, then dry it again. That sounds like too much work for me, but that's good. Deep frying it also makes it taste really fucking good. I've deep fried it a few times. I think I'm going to hit 405 probably sometime in the next like 4 months. I'm hoping to get to 340 for sets of 5 on bench at the end of this mezzo. And then next mezzo, I'm going to transition into doing sets of 3. The goal there is to get to at least 365. And if I can get my bench up to 340 for sets of 5, it'll be pretty easy to do that. And then once I'm in around that range, where I can do sets of 3s with over 360, 365, I'm going to start practicing heavy singles. And then, yeah, should be able to bench 405 pretty soon after that. Thanks for the donation, though, man.
Did you see the attack in Iran? Also more on that video. It gets bad, like really what the fuck. Also, do you think Hezbollah ag leader, the fat one with a diaper on his head, is next? Why not get rid all the terrorists?
I didn't see the bombing in Iran. But Dodo did send me some articles about it, and we can only hope that Diaper Man is the next to get assassinated. Thanks for the donation, though, Bootycum. Appreciate it. Dodo $2. I know you didn't watch or play Pokemon, but you have to listen to this. The remix is so amazing. Oh my god. That is worse than the original. Thanks for the donation, though, Dodo.
Our boy Hemingway. I used to snatch and grabs and interrogate people when I worked as a contractor years ago.
That was the time that you raised your gun on Rick. You had him in your sights, and you held him there. I know what kind of man you are. You think I shoot Rick? That is my best friend. That's a man that I love. I love him like he's my brother. You think that's the kind of man I am? That's right.
Yes, that is very sweet. Thanks for that donation, Bunev.
Do you think black people should have equal rights? I'm still not quite sure if they should.
Yes. I think black people should have equal rights. Thanks for the donation, Forced Consent.
I'm really disappointed in how you can't bite your jaw.
And Taven sure had the last laugh. But these 4 officers are even worse.
And your badge number, please?
I don't even know why you're here right now.
I asked you a direct question. Do you have your badge number on
And
you?
I asked you to leave because right now you're not allowed to be on our traffic stop.
On March 27th, 2023, an officer approached a guy claiming he was standing too close to their traffic stop. But the guy was at a very considerable distance, and he knew it. So he asked for her badge number.
Sir, can I help you?
No, thank you.
Okay. Well, this is our traffic stop right now, so I'm just gonna ask you to...
Thank you. He just asked me to leave.
Do you know this person?
Since you're making contact with me, could you identify your name and badge number?
I'm Officer Albie.
And your badge number, please?
I don't even know why you're here right now.
I asked you a direct question. Do you have your badge number on
And
you?
I asked you to leave because right now you're not allowed to be on our traffic stop.
At first, one officer, Officer Albie, tries to dodge the question, but the guy insisted on getting it. After some back and forth, she finally budges.
Ma'am, if you're refusing to identify your badge number, it might result in a complaint with your department.
Okay, I understand that. My badge number is 639.
Thank you very much.
But I've asked you a question.
At this time, it's not consensual.
Despite this, the officer still demands the person should move further away from the scene, but he remains unfazed. He stands his ground, pointing out his right to be there and watch the police activity from a
Business to conduct here right now? Just answer it, man.
I don't have to, but I will because
It's your policy.
it's actually not our policy.
It's not?
No, it's not.
You don't think it's professional to identify to
I'm going
people?
To.
Okay.
My name is Officer Love.
Love?
Yeah, my badge number is right there.
619. Thank you, sir.
Dodo, donate $2, watch full. Just a reminder that the pedophile Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump were friends for many years. Yeah, that is,
Ghislaine Maxwell is in prison, and a lot of people want to know if she's going to turn in powerful people. Do you feel that she's going to turn in powerful men? How do you see that working out?
I don't know. I haven't really been following it too much. I just wish her well, frankly. I've met her numerous times over the years, especially since I lived in Palm Beach, and I guess they lived in Palm Beach.
whoa, that is weird to say, dude. Yeah, that is sus as fuck. Holy shit. Well, that's interesting. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
This guy knew his rights, and there was nothing the cops could do about it. So they left before one of them lost their job.
And make sure we always record the police.
On September 29th, 2019, the cops messed with the wrong kid. They surrounded the house of Michael Franchek to arrest him, but his son knew constitutional rights a little too well. The whole situation started with Michael's son, Jack, who was riding around on a gas-powered bike, annoying the neighbors in the process. The neighbors didn't appreciate his presence and threatened him, so Jack's father stepped in.
Funny but true. Libtard Richard.
Let me take a look. Going to jail in California.
God forbid I ever go to jail. But if I do, I hope it's in California. Because as soon as the judge sentences me, I'll be like, Your Honor, before you sentence me, I just want the court to know I identify as a woman. Send me to women's jail. And as soon as I get in there, you know what I'm going to be doing? Give me a fruit cocktail, bitch, before I knock your motherfucking teeth out. I'm a girl just like you, bitch. Come over here and suck this girl dick I got. Don't make me explain myself. I'm a girl. God forbid I ever go.
Dave Chappelle is not funny anymore. He literally just fucking repeats stupid, dumb jokes about trans people you've heard a million times. It's super stupid. Thanks for the nation, say Joe. Not funny at all. Dodo donated $2. Let me see.
I received a really interesting...
How to make money from boxing and other sports. This is coming from a guy who's never made money boxing or doing any sports.
Question from a young man. The post is called Boxing as a Business. And he says, you talk a lot about making money and that it's really important for freedom. I know, but I just love boxing that much. I can't see myself doing other businesses like YouTube, etc. Do I just work my ass off training every day, 6-7 days a week, and make it to the Olympics and go pro? Would this be the best option? So this is a young man, I think he's 14 years old, just asking me for advice on, oh, see, he's 16, asking for advice on basically how he can use.
Why, of all people, would you ask Hamza? Why the fuck wouldn't you ask somebody who's actually made a career fucking doing boxing? Like, ask somebody who's either tried to or has competed in the Olympics. Go to, like, a boxing school. Like, a lot of the coaches have a lot of,
The Stephen Hawking rumors are cuz that Virginia chick says Hawking likes when midgets try and solve complex math problems on chalkboards that are too high up naked, by the way.
Right. Thanks for that donation, Darth Putin. Like, you could just go to a boxing gym and ask some of the coaches there. A lot of them have, you know, experience fighting professionally. Why would you ask Hamza, who's never fucking fought professionally?
Use boxing, but really any athletic sport or...
I'm $18 in debt. Should I start selling dope? I don't know what to do. Vegan gains. Well, in Florida, isn't that like a life sentence? So maybe you shouldn't sell dope. Maybe just make an OnlyFans.
Really any hobby or interest and how you can make money from that. And I have like an interesting answer for this. There's two routes that you can go down to make money, let's say from a sport. One of them is that you get really good at the sport and then you go pro, and you get paid for showing up and for playing the sport. So you are so good that you impress, I don't know too much, but you know, like the coach that you have, and then you do
Yeah, you're telling me you don't know too much.
a bunch of amateur fights, then you do really well in there, and then you get pushed to go pro, and then you fight someone who's actually big, and that's where the reward money starts coming in. If you win in this fight, you get $7,000, you get $10,000, and then, you know, you have the chance to go up and up and up, and hopefully then you can start to fight people where you could make $100,000 per fight or even more. This is basically how people have made money from sports for like all of human history, is like just be good at it. Recently, people are realizing this isn't good enough. This is like a level 1 opportunity. One of the things you have to bear in mind is this is extremely difficult. You have to, like, this is a point where I have to lower your to compete against these guys. Like, basically, most of the money in sports is made when two people who are famous fight each other. It's never like some random nobody. Become a boxer who's got a big Instagram or YouTube or TikTok following, because
Here we go. Yeah, just become YouTube famous. Right, that's good career advice, dipshit.
you'll make a fuck ton more money. If you've got 100,000, you can make so much more money because you get brand deals, you get people like best in the world. I'm going to be the best in the world. Just
Okay, Hamza's advice for this kid is become YouTube famous. Right. What a fucking joke, dude. It's literally his advice for everybody. Oh, how do I start a business? Make a YouTube channel.
And got into an argument with the neighbor. Allegedly, another neighbor called the police, claiming that Jack's father had a weapon hidden in his trousers. When police arrived, they decided to talk to Franchek. However, he declined to answer their question or leave his house. He asked for their names and badge numbers, but the officers ignored this request. The situation quickly escalated when the officers started questioning him about an incident, to which he responded that he had no idea what they were talking about.
Can I help you?
Hello, are you, Michael?
Hi, can I help you with something?
Yeah, we're here about a
your name?
Officer Rodriguez.
First name?
Jim.
Jim, how are you, Jim? And your name? Please?
Sure.
Sorry, badge number? What's that? Badge number, please?
Let's go ahead and talk about the incident that you had out here a few minutes ago.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Step down here for me.
The officers insisted he step down, but he refused. And this is when it got physical.
Yeah, no. Hey!
Whoa, 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 whoa! I didn't do anything! You just came into my house without a warrant!
Is there any gun in your back pocket? I just want to make sure we're safe.
We're safe.
Okay,
I'm not coming outside.
Can we talk right here?
Sure we can. Jack! Come here, record this!
Come on outside.
Record this!
Come outside!
Jack, record this! Grab my phone and record this! Whoa! I'm injured.
Okay,
Why do you-
cooperate.
I am cooperating. You're violating my Fourth Amendment right.
Bro, stop. Outside.
You're violating my Fourth Amendment right.
You guys cannot come in here without a search warrant.
The officers forcibly tried to arrest him, even though he was unarmed. Then, Michael was suddenly tased and dragged outside the police without doing anything wrong.
I didn't do anything. You just tased me for no reason.
Stop. Outside.
What are you doing?
Stop.
What am I being detained for?
Outside.
What am I being detained for?
Just stop resisting.
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. Don't take his phone.
Thankfully, Jack was recording the entire time, even though a cop did try to stop him.
Don't take.
Come here, my handsome man. Oh my god, you're so big. Hmm? You're so big and strong. Love you so much, Prim Prim. Primmy's a good cat. You're good.
Take his phone. Don't take his phone. I'm good. I'm good. I've chilled the whole time. I haven't done anything.
Relax.
I haven't resisted.
Officer. I'm trying to just talk to you.
I am behind my back. This is unbelievable.
No, I know.
This is
They
unbelievable. Give us. You don't twist it. I didn't do anything against your instructions. This guy came into my house without a warrant.
He was too smart, and he would bring them trouble.
Officer.
Excuse me, you, right?
Okay, yeah, I'm fine. No.
What's your badge? What's your name?
Step back.
I'm not.
Look, he
I'm
just
on my
touched me.
back.
You can record all you want, but you're stepping back right now.
Don't touch me. Stop harassing me.
We're just trying to.
I'm videoing this. You please get out of my personal space.
No.
Yeah, it's my personal square. Please move. But this guy threatened me and called the cops on you. And what's your badge number?
What's your name?
What's your badge number?
Identify you.
Okay. No, you don't.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Why Griffith is legally innocent.
Oh, fuck. It's a chicken visual.
Acceptable to defend Griffith in online discourse. The violent emotional response you get from Berserk fans at the mere mention of the character's nuances and sympathetic motivations means that people like me who defend Griffith's actions can never get a word in, and we're constantly confined to the outskirts of the community, ostracized by all. And at first glance, this reaction is understandable. The sheer weight of the horrific actions Griffith went through with, and the pain and suffering he caused for the countless people he affected, makes it really hard for a lot of audience members to see him as anything but an irredeemable monster, whose evil had always been there from the start. This makes it incredibly difficult for them to analyze Griffith from any kind of objective position, and the visceral emotional response at any mention of his name makes it essentially social suicide to make any kind of attempt to spread the honest truth about him. That is, human Griffith is not accountable for any of the horrors of the eclipse. I can already hear the key.
He is. The whole ceremony can only fucking occur if you ask the demons to, like, do the sacrifice.
Keyboard's typing, but hold your horses. Now, when asking a gut stam whether Griffith did anything wrong, you'll usually be met with a few grunts and hisses, and then the same old diatribe about how Griffith signed a deal with the devil to sacrifice all his soldiers and friends in exchange for near limitless godly power. And once he attained that power, his first move was to rape his best friend's girlfriend in front of him. You'll also get some bullshit about how he was always a beta and viewed his men as pawns, but I already debunked that in another video, which you will go watch right now if you haven't. And it's this part, the Bargandov exchange made between Griffith and the God Hand, that I want to focus on in this video. You see, among Griffith haters, there's a noticeable ignorance in their understanding of contractualism and informed consent. They seem to think that the mere fact that Griffith accepted—
Ask yourself, just uploaded a new video. Let me see. He didn't. I don't know why the fuck he said that.
the God Hand's offer by chanting the words, "I sacrifice," proves that Griffith is accountable for the deaths of his men and everything that came afterwards, and that it's his fault. Now, to tackle this flawed logic, we have to choose
This video is fucking stupid. This guy's just a moron.
Perhaps he's projecting, or perhaps he's just outright lying. Why would he try to take me down? Why does he say these things? Oh, it's just...
I just need to go take a piss. I will be right back. Ugh.
It's a joke. I'm just joking. Same as when I said that you said that you're a doctor. It's just a joke. Coach Greg, and in today's video, I'm living rent-free in Mike Israetel's head. He can't stop thinking about me. I'm always on his mind, perhaps during the day, in his dreams, or in his nightmares. And this time, he lashes out, calls me a sociopath. I mean, I don't understand this guy. Is he in fact projecting? Is he assuming that I'm exactly what he is? Perhaps you're thinking, oh, Coach...
Don't know if I'd call Greg a sociopath, but he's definitely a fucking narcissist. He is not fucking neurologically normal.
Greg, you're too sensitive. You can dish it, but you can't take it. When somebody says untruthful things about you, I think you have every right to say, no, it's not true. And so if the response is, oh, you're just too sensitive, it's just a joke. That is in fact known as gaslighting. Oftentimes in relationships, this is often done by people who are narcissistic. Anytime you criticize something they do, they're going to say, you're too sensitive. They're gaslighting you. It's not me, it's you. You're overreacting.
This is what you call
you're
projecting.
Too sensitive. Why are you acting this way? Why do you think this is true? And so let's watch the video and see how it unfolds.
The response I saw from somebody was, he doesn't give a shit. He's just doing it for the money. And he's money hungry.
Son Goku donated Tillers, you did a natty or not on Mike Thurston, but do you still think he's natty? I think so. I'd lean more in that direction. But thanks for the donation, Son Goku.
And you can tell because he just bought a McLaren.
Samson Dauda, top 3 Mr. Olympia competitor, one of the best bodybuilders in the world. He's finally made it. He's making very good money, and he decided to buy a McLaren. And so, oh my God, he's so money hungry. He's only competing for the money. He doesn't care about his fans. He doesn't care about anyone. He's only doing it for the money. Does that sound familiar? Has anyone said a similar thing about Coach Greg? I mean, I've literally bought a McLaren. Oh, he doesn't care about his fans, his subs. He makes videos only.
Woke donated Tillers, I like how woke professors are now posting their lectures.
This is everything that we fed baby girl for her last day of winter break before she has to go back to school. She woke up this morning asking me and her dad if we could please take her to IHOP because she wanted to eat some pancakes from the Willy Wonka menu. I told her Willie had already met us at the house and all I had to do was get the little breakfast put together. So I just made her a little specialty pancake with some little frosting on top, some Teddy Grahams and some sprinkles, threw a little egg.
That is so fucking bad for you.
and some bacon on the side, y'all, and she was so excited about it. And of course, her little circle bottle. For lunch, I just made her a homemade Uncrustable with some frozen grapes, some sugar-free Cool Whip, and 2 little Oreo cookies. And then she asked if I could please just put a few of the sprinkles on top of her little Cool Whip. So I just gave her a little bit of that while I ate the rest of the homemade Uncrustable. Then for her, not so much dinner, but she was getting ready to leave, so I didn't want to send her with nothing on her stomach. So I just made her a little turkey and cheese sandwich that for some reason I cut up into 2 squares instead of the 2 triangles, and she was so mad about. And I gave her just a few chips to go on the side of it, and y'all already know she drunk that day.
Well, that kid eats.
A girl walks up, she's wearing a shirt.
That kid eats like shit. I don't know what.
Have you heard of this
doing
word? You have no idea what this word is?
No.
Okay, so do you know what filler words are?
Yes.
What filler words do you use often?
Like, things like that.
Okay, so this is a filler word in Mandarin, okay? It sounds like another word. One guy was suspended because he is a Chinese scholar and was talking to his students, and his students complained about him, and they did this big investigation because he used a Mandarin word. So I'll be really careful about it because I don't want to get fired from Penn State. So
they'll ban teachers for speaking Mandarin, but they won't ban students for saying "kill all the Jews." Like, wow.
I won't even attempt the word, but Astoria, you will. So as a filler word, like how? Well, they can't fire you, right? But this is a word in your language, in Mandarin, right?
Yes.
How common is it? Have you heard of this word?
That's funny.
People who believe in Sharia believe like this is the only book right here, the Holy Quran, is the only book that any Muslim or Muslim community needs. Right here. Everything is in this book, including all of the prescriptions about how to act and how not to act. So everything you want is right here. So the Sharia Taliban in Afghanistan, for example, use this as their legal book and as their religious book. So if somebody breaks a law in Afghanistan for the Taliban, they go to the Quran and say, like, all right, man, we got to dig through here and see how we're going to adjudicate the fact that this person broke the law. So the judge now in Afghanistan is sitting with a Quran on their desk, not a book of laws, of written out laws about what's right and wrong and so on. It's this. This becomes the thing.
Why was this sent to me?
Coach Reagan today.
Shit, dude.
Let me know in the comments. Only for the money. Can you not enjoy making videos, helping people, but at the same time, try and make a great living?
We're all here like, look, we want to win accolades and all this stuff, but this is at the point where it's our jobs.
This is the sad response to that, Ian. But you should be doing it for the love of it.
When I first started making YouTube videos in 2006, over 3,000 videos I made. Do you really think I was doing it for the money? That I was only making YouTube videos to cash in? Or do you not think I actually enjoyed it? Let's assume that it is all about the money. Is that necessarily bad? Perhaps you're a construction worker, you're a waitress, or even a stripper. Is there anything wrong with going to your job to make money? Or do you have to truly enjoy that job? Is that the only reason you should go to work? Or perhaps can you go to work to provide for your family, to make a decent living? Is there anything wrong with that? And so if I get to do both, I get to make videos that I enjoy, that I do believe help people, and at the same time sell supplements, cookbooks, coaching plans by me and my team, all that stuff, is that bad? And as a result of this, if I could buy a fleet of cars, a McLaren, a Urus, a G-Wagon, a GT63S, if I could buy all of that and my dream home, is that bad? Or are the people who criticize you, are they doing this because they're perhaps jealous and or envious?
So wait, you're thinking that every single player in the NBA, NFL, these guys, they're all just doing it because like, you know?
Exactly. Are the superstar athletes, the NBA players and so on, are they playing for free? Should they only play football out of the kindness of their heart to the love of the sport?
If you're dedicating your life to it and you're doing this and you're at the pinnacle of the sport, you should be rewarded for it.
If you're a professional bodybuilder and you're competing in several shows for the money, it's literally your job. What's wrong with that? And so is it not ironic that I'm doing about 700 videos a year And yeah, I'm making money. Every video I post making money. But is there anything wrong with that? And seeing as I make so much money, do you not think I actually enjoy doing my job? Why would I make so many videos if I have plenty of money? Why would I do that? Is it possible that it's because I like it and that the financial incentive is also...
They literally were not talking about him. Why is Greg blabbing?
So just a bonus to do what I love.
But I also don't think that competing
somehow.
When I see Samson get the delivery of his McLaren, I mean, even if
they're literally not talking about Greg, and Greg is making this about him. It's like Greg on crack?
What do you think of this? Is this okay? Are you against OnlyFans? Are you for OnlyFans? I'd like to hear your comments. Please enter them faster than last time. Coach Greg, in today's video, Vladislava Goligan opens up about how she got into making OnlyFans, how she did webcam, went from webcam to muscle girls to all kinds of stuff. We're going to learn around on you. About other guys. She's got an OnlyFans account. Perhaps back in the day, she dated really good-looking guys, truly are.
So now it's more than
women.
So I
Yeah, whatever. Greg's videos are fucking boring, dude. Holy shit. Like, they're just bad.
Shirt to here. She's wearing shorts, and they're up to her crotch like this. Hey, everybody, I'm stretching now. Yay! Yay, stretch! Do you not think people are going to look and stare? You know what this video is going to be about. It's going to be some girl who's entitled, half naked in the gym, stretching, bouncing around. Some guy's going to be looking at her. And so let's examine what happened.
So Greg's losing his mind. That's good to see.
Adult, you need to be an expert before you use and or abuse any drug whatsoever. People are so quick to just trust anything. Oh, this guy did it. He has muscle. Oh, my friend at the gym, my coach said to take that. And they just blindly follow the recommendations. How can you do that? You need to be proactive with your health. No matter what you think that person knows, research it yourself. You are ultimately responsible for what you put into your own body. So many times I hear people, whether it's a male or female, my coach told me to take this. I'm taking that and doing this. Changing their voice, gyno, cholesterol, acne. They have no testosterone production. They can't get it up.
Field donate $2. This guy who said ask yourself uploaded a video is right. It's here.
Okay, so I just recorded
Discord archive.
this entire conversation, but for whatever reason it wasn't capturing Discord audio, so I've got to go and do it again. Okay, that's extremely annoying. Okay, yo, test, can you hear me? Wait, do I still have Noodles muted? Sorry.
You want to
literally from scratch. So, okay, you said yes to this last time I talked to you, but we'll just, we'll just start fresh. Do you think that you've shown any error in that prior conversation that
Thanks for the donation, Fuel.
Up. Do you know how important it is to research harder than last time?
There's probably a lot to it. And I mean, it's funny. I did a Q&A in Dubai the other week, and some kid just literally, probably 17, asked me if he should get on steroids. And I'm like, no. Like, first of all, I always tell people, if you have to ask someone else, you shouldn't.
And so imagine he's in Dubai and a 17-year-old asks, hey, is it time to go on steroids? Do you think I should start? He's 17. 17 years old, of course. You're not ready. And automatically, if you're not sure, the answer is no. I've said this in countless videos in the past. If you're contemplating steroids and you're not sure if the answer is yes or the answer is no, it's automatically a no. Only if you've really thought about it. If you've done your research and you are sure, you have contemplated the pros and the cons, only then should you ever even consider taking it. And remember, that's with the advice and consent from your doctor, and only if it's not breaking the law. Different countries have different rules. For example, in Canada, you're allowed to use steroids. It's not illegal. You can't sell them, but you're allowed to use them. In the United States, you need a doctor's prescription. So, of course, it depends on your country.
So I definitely recommend anyone at a young age don't even begin to touch it. If your physique is still
Okay, I literally can't fucking handle Greg Doucette videos. They're just fucking garbage. Doopy poop on Richard's snoot. Donate $2. Ask yourself has a second channel. Yes, we've already established that.
Okay.
Thanks for the donation, Doopy poop on Richard's snoot.
What's up? How are you guys this weekend? Frankie Eyeballs is back, or should I say Frankie No Eyeballs.
Is porn actually bad for your brain? I've been off and on and can't tell. Are there any studies on this? I feel like the only ones hating on it be religious folk.
I've heard the claim that porn shrinks your brain. I think that's bullshit. Somebody, like, show me a study and I'll read it, but, I don't know how it could be negatively impacting your brain. Thanks for the donation, though, Chamomile Cam.
At the rate we're going, I got my Wi-Fi shielding hat on because my hair is a complete mess, and I would need to tame it in the shower for 15 minutes to look presentable. But today we have what I really eat in a day as a fat person. I think we reviewed this girl's shorts before, maybe even her full day of eating, trying to help her out. But we'll just go over, what she's doing wrong, and some slight and then possibly extreme adjustments she can make in her diet.
That is disgusting.
Mochi, hi.
It's a good
Say
cat.
hi. Say hey to the camera. I can't believe he's actually letting me hold him right now. Like, he never lets me hold him. I need to, like, cherish this moment. Why was I about to say sacrifice this moment? I don't want to sacrifice this moment. I need to cherish. Oh, he never.
Oh my god, dude. Does anybody have any videos they can send me that are any good? Like, everything tonight is just shit. I don't know if I can fucking get through this. Why is Frank watching this crap when it has nothing to do with her fucking diet?
Now, I don't want that to happen again, obviously. Also,
Yeah, I don't know if I can fucking do this.
Speaking of yellow peppers, we ran out of the Giardiniera on Frankie's Sv3rige Foods, but I think we will make some more next week.
Speaking of porn, I quit last year. Then I moved on to YouTube and used to beat my dick for hours to the fact model for Dina. It was crazy, but I overcome that. Hopefully this one is good.
Hey, didn't Cena you there? Because I'm Dina.
She's pretty cute.
What's up? Welcome back to my channel.
Whoa, what happened to Frank's eyes? Why does he look Korean or something?
He got cosmetic surgery on his eyes, and it has turned out terribly. That's why his eyes look like that. Thanks for that donation, GH.
If you're a fan of The Last of Us, hi, I'm Casina. I thought I'd make this video just because it's kind of a cool thing. This sort of technology using faces for characters is recent, and I had the and then shared this photo. I think that's so sick. I love a Jesse. I'm gonna do my favorite line. It's like literally, it is me. I have a very serious question to ask you. How bad do I smell? Like hot garbage. 58 subscribers.
Yeah, she's pretty cute. Gotta say. Does she have any bum shots? Oh, hey, she works out. Sweet.
Oh, hi!
It's leg day! Leg day! Leg day, leg day, leg day, leg day, leg day, day! It's leg day.
Welcome to Leg Day, ladies and gentlemen. Now,
Alright, she's a little lacking in the bum department. Yeah, she has a cute little butt, though. Guess we could review her workout. Okay, so she started off with the abductor machine. I'm assuming she's doing this to like pre-fatigue her glutes or something. Yeah, she could go way lower on the squats. Way lower. Yeah, I also don't know why she's hyperextending her back at the top. Yeah, that is super bad for you.
Do you wanna watch some graffiti videos? I have some vids about painting trains in China. It's pretty sick.
Why not? Send them to me and we can take a look. Thanks for that donation, forgot my namification. Her squat form is not great. I summed Bagatov donate tellers. It is funny video.
I think I'm the most sober one here. That's what worries me the most. These guys are lit, bro.
You're good, bro? Is your foot okay?
Sorry. Come with me.
Okay. Where are we going, bro?
Now we're going to the next place. I want to show you, and then I want to show you the Snake Island.
Snake Island?
Yes.
All right, sweet. Were you at the bar? You were
Okay, this guy's a beetle nut addict.
drinking?
No problem.
Oh, you drink like 20 of these every day?
Yeah. Every day I drink like.
Mike Donatellers, do you think black people are disproportionately obese because of systemic racism, like some people claim, or is it just poor eating habits? I know some of the, some people will argue that they're in like food deserts where the only food they can get is processed garbage. I think that's less relevant today, especially since you can just order food online and stuff. They do just eat like shit. Like, yeah, obesity is largely due to your food choices, and black people on average just make worse food choices. Thanks for that donation though, Mike. Oh, Will Tennyson made a video with lean beef patty. We'll check that out. I don't know if I want to watch this, it's a vlog somebody sent me. Cam 2 links, donated $2. Any opinions? Oh, well, this is Trudeau talking about he won't ban guns, right?
Registering your guns is just the first step towards taking away guns from everyone. But that's never going to happen because here in Canada, we have a culture that has grown up with guns and that respects the need.
From today forward, it is no longer legal to buy, sell, or transfer a handgun in Canada.
Gay! Yeah, Trudeau's a lying piece of shit. I fucking hate him. Horrible, horrible politician. Turkish MP Hasan Bismet's call for Allah's wrath on Israel ends in heart attack. Yeah, I've seen that.
Azabından kurtulamayacaksınız. Hepinizi saygıyla selamlıyorum.
Yeah, that was just absolute perfect timing. Fuck that guy. What a piece of shit. Thanks for that donation, Cam. Vosh donated tellers. Vosh is so smart. I bet you wish you were as smart as him.
What is this? More than 103 blasts at Iran memorial for assassinated commander. Oh, hello, Israel. How are we doing?
You sound chipper. Are you new meds helping you feel better?
Yeah, I'm less anxious. I have less anxiety on the new meds. That's the main reason my doctor prescribed the new meds. I'm feeling a little more normal. Still, energy levels aren't normal and shit. That might be a side effect of the antipsychotics I'm on. I might end up lowering the dose. I talked with my doctor about that. But I'm just going to see how I react to the new meds first. before I consider lowering the dose of the antipsychotics. But thanks for the donation, James. Appreciate it.
2 explosions at Kirman ceremony marking anniversary of killing Qasem Soleimani raised Middle East tensions further. Terrorist attack at a ceremony in Iran to commemorate the assassination of a top general, furthering heightening tensions. Has anyone claimed responsibility for it? Iran's new interior minister, the hardliner Ahmed Vahidi, did not immediately attribute blame for the attack in no second. Yep, it's Israel. 100%. Bombing the memorial of a dead
and of course it was ISIS.
Enemy. 100% Israel.
What a moron.
I'm calling it. I'm locking it in.
Dude, what a dumbass.
There's my answer. Again, the whole point of Israel continuing to exist is to be a wedge against Iran.
Uh-huh.
Why would they do that? Well, because they exist to be a wedge against Iran. Also, they're evil. Mossad loves killing Iranians, you know? Like, they love that shit.
Dude.
You've called it before to disaster result. I'm concluding. I'm locking it in. I'm hitting the big red button. Final answer. Do you want to be a millionaire? The answer is yes. It's my final answer. No help needed. You know, let's go.
Like, he never learns. He's done this before, and he literally never fucking learns. What a fucking dumbass, dude. I don't get it. How can people be this stupid? That's hilarious. I wonder what he has to say now that ISIS has taken responsibility.
Are the meditation sessions also helping? Does our favorite storekeeper have any new vids?
I think they are. I think it is, like, I'm still meditating 10 to 15 minutes a day. I feel like it helps me keep my thoughts sort of focused. Biggest problem I have right now is just low energy. I just sleep so much. Like, right now, I just want to lie down and fucking take a nap, even though I slept all day. But Frank does have some new vids. The long-form video he made is horrible. I don't know if we can really get through it and watch it, because it's just so boring. But we can try. Thanks for the donation, James. Forgot my namification, donated $2. Here you go. Let me see. Ew, gross. Oh, that is horrible. I'm not watching any more of this. Like, it's good graffiti. This video isn't, like, these videos aren't particularly interesting, though.
No other city appears as frequently in graffiti movies, and for good reason. At one point, the BVG was on strike, and every train was painted. I remember spending hours at Hammond Platz with Rudy and Son, benching and drinking beer. laughing at the ugly panels roll by.
Alright, whatever. Thanks for the donation, forgot my notification.
Have you gone down the fish tank rabbit hole? Donation link is broke.
Donation link is broken. Looks like it works. I don't know what you mean. Stim Queen Josie just keeps winning.
Yo, when you click like, it helps me help my...
I haven't really watched much of Fish Tank. I've seen a little bit of it. Thanks for that donation, Wood. Might watch this. Let's see. Fuel donate $2. Let me take a look.
China will invade Taiwan, and it will happen sooner than you think.
我命令全军各级要强化练兵备战，鲜明导向。
China is leading the authoritarian forces, trying to expand their influence throughout the world, and Taiwan happens to be on the front line. And we are very determined to defend ourselves.
If you ask,
I don't think they're going to invade Taiwan anytime soon. They just don't have any realistic prospect of winning.
China, Taiwan is a rogue province destined to be reunified under Chinese Communist Party rule. But if you were to ask the US, Germany, Japan, or any other...
might watch that, I don't know. Carrie Mibbles donate $2. Hey pal, I can try to find context for you to react/watch. What do you enjoy watching most? Here's something to skim through or watch depending on your interest level in the subject. I don't know, man. Just like anything. Tonight's just sort of a bad night for content. Everything's just boring me. Okay, there's no way I'm gonna watch this. It's like an hour-long fucking podcast thing.
Just about every stream you could see me.
Yeah, I'm not watching that. Thanks for the donation, though.
My dad thinks you're the Antichrist.
That's good to know. Tell him to suck my dick. Thanks for the donation, Taj. One donated $2. Let me see.
Oh my God!
I'm legally blind. Bruh.
That is great. Thanks for that donation one. Animal Liberation donating $2. Did you already watch this dude looking like a Marvel comic character?
No.
But I figure that, you know, if I'm in a better place in my life, I'm not doing drugs, I'm not, you know, I'm not out there committing crimes now, you know, and I feel like I should be given a shot.
I appreciate that, but I think it's time that you get a taste of something else because I just can't with that history. In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court...
No.
That is not a good idea. That's funny, though. Thanks for the donation, Animal Liberation.
Thanks, Papa.
Let me take a look, Trucks.
The way they beat him. Oh, God, this face. He didn't even look like a person anymore.
Can't let your mind dwell on... Turn that off.
Okay, that's good. Thanks for the donation, Trucks.
Remember, meditating teaches us to slow down and smell the roses. Can you do the lotus position? Extend your meditation sessions. Remember, we might see some gems in the boring Frank vids.
Alright, well, Prim. Come here, Prim. Oh, you're so big. You're so big. What's this meowing about, What's all this meowing? Oh, I love you, Primmy. So handsome. Such a good kitty. So big. So big and strong. We'll watch the Frank vid in a little bit. What is the lotus position? I cannot do that. My left knee can't bend that far because of the E. coli infection I had years ago. Thanks for that donation, though, Sam.
$10 to react to the Sv3rige video now.
Okay, we can do that. Thanks for the donation, Cum. ASDF $20. Medicated vegan gains isn't as enjoyable. How do we get him off his meds? I don't know, man. I don't know. Thanks for the donation, ASDF. Fam, donate $2. Look at these idiots.
I'm the fucking man. Y'all don't get it, do you? Type of money, everybody acting like they knew you. Go uptown, New York City, bitch. Some Spanish girls love me like I'm out with Twitter. Tell Uncle Luke I'm out in Miami too. Clubbing hard, fucking women, ain't much to do. Wrist playing, got a condo up on Biscayne. Still getting brain from a thing, ain't shit changed. How you feel, how you feel, how you feel? 25 sitting on.
I don't know why you sent me that.
This is what I had for dinner tonight, 135 pounds.
I don't fucking care anymore, dude. I get it.
Baby girl asked if she could be the one to cook dinner tonight.
She eats like shit. Thanks for the donation, fam.
Is it okay to add table salt to your diet if all you eat are whole foods in their natural form? Or would you have healthy alternatives to get enough sodium in?
As long as you don't have high blood pressure, it's fine to consume sodium through table salt. Most people do need some, like, form of sodium in their diet. Like, a lot of whole foods are just too low in sodium for it to, you know, meet your sodium needs. So it's fine to have some added salt. Just make sure your blood pressure isn't high. Thanks for the donation, Sean.
Are you going to make this a sleep stream? How did you get E. coli?
I don't know, dude. I might. I'm really exhausted. So the doctors don't really know exactly how I got the E. coli infection. There's actually a medical case report that was written in a journal because the infection was so rare. I had surgery on my knee, and then I think it was something like 6 months later, I got an E. coli infection in my knee. So they don't know how the infection started. But it sucked. It was extremely painful and debilitating. Thanks for the donation though, James.
Yeah, check it. It's cat daddy bitches. Cat daddy. Cat daddy bitches. Yeah, look at my ears, means I'm a cat. Yeah, cat daddy. Watch me bob my head with the ears like a cat. Yeah, little small, but I'm making it work. Shit dick.
That is very good to hear. Thanks for that donation, Cat Daddy. Aaron P donated $2. Let me see. That person is very fat and overweight. And apparently they're going to drink a pint of heavy cream. Yeah, that's gross. Thanks for the donation, Aaron.
You go even deeper, time doesn't even exist, but whatever. Today I'm gonna review a video called Should We Trust Nature More Than Ourselves? I talk about nature in basically all of my videos, which is why I thought that this may be an interesting video to start.
Shut the fuck up, cat daddy. You're not funny. You're just vulgar and disrespectful to Lord Gaines. Carry on.
Alright, well thank you for that, Trox. Appreciate the donation. What are these cats meowing about? Prim Prim? Prim Prim? My brain just feels like fucking mush right now. God damn it. I just want to watch cartoons and lie in bed. Hey, Jasmine. Can you go to 7-Eleven for me? Can you go to Shoppers Drug Mart for me? Why? Give me Oreos. You're not doing anything. Nah. You don't have friends. Your friends can wait for the Oreos.
Start of the year.
We are here today to discuss nature, friend or foe. So, most think of nature as good. while humans and human interventions are often seen as problematic. And even
something that is unnatural is man-made, or it can also be animal-made. We always use the word man-made because we talk about human beings, but of course animals also create tools, for example, the same way humans create bows and spears, and they are of course not harmful. They are very beneficial for the hunters. Not everything that is man-made or unnatural is problematic, but what we see today, all of the technology, for example, man-made food, yes, that's problematic because it's very bad for
Listen
human
your
health.
man, Jasmine.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks for the donation, Trucks.
And bad really just means something which is unwelcome to the animal. In this case, when a human being says that something is bad, they mean that they don't welcome it. They don't welcome Beyond Meat for their health, for example, because it causes health problems.
We will tuck you in while Jasmine runs an errand.
Jasmine's refusing to go to the store to pick me up Oreos, so, you know. Do they have Shoppers Drug Mart on Uber? Let me see. I can't drive my fucking motorcycle either, because, damn it. How do they not have Shoppers Drug Mart? That is fucking bullshit, dude. God damn it. I have to take a shit. I'll be back in a minute.
checking every time I go back inside, too. What's the matter, little baby? What's this meowing? What's this meowing? I love you. Good boy. I think you'll see it. That's food. Oh shit, I forgot to grab some.
Can you go to Shoppers Drug Mart real quick?
No!
Oh. Well, I took a shit. I'm starting to feel sick now. Oh, god damn it.
Could DoorDash get it for you? What is wrong with your motorbike?
The left rear blinker on my motorcycle is out, so I can't really use it until I fix the blinker. I just have to replace the bulb. See if fucking DoorDash has, do I have DoorDash? I don't think I do. I think I have Skip. Fuck. Well, thanks for the donation, James. Nice try. I'm feeling sick. Jasmine. I'm feeling sick.
How dare Jasmine refuse to get Oreos for the king? Bish, get your no ass to 711 to serve your master as he pleases. He is the only reason you have food and a shelter. Show some damn respect.
Nice try. Thanks for the donation, Cat Daddy. Donate tell her it's low effort watching.
Oh my god.
That's an Impreza for you.
Saws. I just want to cut the my hand. Jesus Christ, this thing is cooking.
What the?
Oh, poor little rat.
She really wanted a full bathroom remodel at any cost.
Rachel, stop! Get her away from me! Stop! Rachel, stop! Stop! Rachel, I'm falling with my fuck. Oh my god! No, ya. Estaba claro que iba a pasar eso.
On occasion, evil. From eradicating E-numbers from our diet to refusing vaccines, many are motivated by the idea that nature knows best.
Nature most definitely knows best because nature is the program of this reality, you could say. Whatever your beliefs are, whether you believe in creation, evolution, everybody can agree that everything that is natural for a specific animal is always best, obviously, because that's how we were created. Whether you believe that we were created through a big bang and then evolution happened, fish became human beings, or whether you believe in a...
Nature has no intelligence, so nature can make, like, really stupid things that are counterintuitive to your interests. So, it makes no sense that he's fucking saying that.
God or the simulation theory, whatever, everybody still agrees that nature is, of course, always the best.
And yet malaria is natural. The malaria vaccine is not.
I'm not going to talk about malaria because malaria is a complicated topic and I'm not allowed to talk about it on YouTube. I'm obviously also not allowed to talk about vaccines on YouTube. Nobody is, which is why I'm going to leave out the vaccine part completely, obviously, and I'm going to talk about snake poison instead of malaria. It's much easier for people.
Hi VG. I hope that you are great tonight. So, I'm in day 4 of my aggressive 40% calorie deficit and I lost over 10 pounds. Granted, I was 269 pounds and a lot of bloat/water weight, but it shows it's working. Smile might D's about 3,500 kilocalories and I'm consuming about 2,000 kilocalories/day. Come over here so I can suck the sickness out of you.
Thanks for the offer, James, but, I think I'll pass for now. Or, Jasmine. Actually, I'll take you up on that offer. Thanks for the donation, Jasmine. Well, Ben, hope the diet goes well for you and you continue to lose weight. Best of luck to you, sir. Thanks for the donation.
People to understand that snake poison is natural for the snake, but she's talking to an audience.
So this is so fucking retarded. DoorDash has fucking Shoppers Drug Mart, but they won't let me order fucking vanilla Oreos. They only have the fucking normal Oreos listed, and I know they have vanilla double stuffed. It's so bullshit.
Human beings. When I talk to people online, then I know that I'm talking to human beings, obviously, because those are the only animals that use the internet. So when I talk to my audience in my videos and I say that something is natural, then I always, of course, mean that it's natural for human beings. I never say for human beings because my audience is made up of only human beings, which is why there's no need for me to say for human beings. And it's the same for her. If she says that malaria is natural, then she's saying that malaria is natural for human beings. And if you take the example of snake poison, then we can, of course, not say that malaria or snake poison is natural for human beings. She should understand it because she's talking to her audience right there in real life, and they are all made up of human beings. There's no snakes or mosquitoes in the audience, which is why she cannot in any way say that malaria or snake poison is natural. How can it be for human beings? Are we born with snake poison in our blood? No, of course not. A baby doesn't have snake poison in his or her blood, otherwise they would be dead and there would be no human beings. Snake poison is poisonous to us, that's why it's called poison. Snake poison is natural for snakes. They are
I mean, there's no vaccines that naturally run through your blood, but vaccines are good for you. Like, this is so fucking stupid. Sv3rige had a really serious campylobacteria infection, and he took antibiotic drugs to treat it. Antibiotics don't naturally run through your veins, but he took medicine anyway. Like, that just doesn't make any fucking sense.
naturally born with it. That's how they defend themselves. That's how they kill animals. It is great for them, as in they welcome it. A snake would see snake poison as something good. Human beings would see it as something bad, and that's because they don't welcome it, seeing as they can die from it. And that's because it is not natural for human beings. We are not born with snake poison inside of us. Everything that is naturally part of an animal is always good for us. Everything that is natural for human beings is good. And everything that is natural for a snake is good. Everything that's natural for a wolf, a bear, and so on is good. Which is why everything that's natural for an animal is always healthy, and everything that's unnatural for an animal is always unhealthy. You would have to get into a situation where an animal attacks you for you to get snake poison inside of your body, which means that you have to get into a so-called man-made situation, or in this case, an animal-created situation. It would be unnatural for you to have snake poison inside of you. For her to give these examples already shows the lack of her intelligence.
Crop failure, hurricanes, tsunamis,
Wait, let's see what she will say.
all are deadly.
Yes, they are deadly, but wait, let me hear the end.
And all are natural.
No, you don't understand. Again, you're talking to an audience of human beings. Is a hurricane naturally inside of a human being? No. What she's talking about is that it's a natural occurrence, you could say. It happens in nature. What is in any way bad about it? She's saying that it's deadly. For who? Really only for weak and dumb people. Nature always punishes weakness and stupidity, which is why she's also getting punished by publishing this video. We can laugh at her stupidity. It is a sort of a punishment, me making this video about her, pointing out how dumb she is. And that's just...
Okay, I can't stream anymore. I'm just, I need to lie down. I'm not doing well. We'll try this again tomorrow. I just can't handle it tonight. What I might do tomorrow is try to do an afternoon stream just so I'm awake during the day, because my sleep is being absolutely fucked because of the meds I'm on. But we'll see. I'll try to at least stream tomorrow at the usual time. But sweet dreams, everybody. Sorry the stream's a little short. Big thanks to everybody who donated on Streamlabs. Really appreciate it. Nighty night.